Hi, Jessie with Simply Refreshing Life. Thank you for being here today, another week with me. Today we're going to be doing a little bit something different today. This last weekend I got together with my group. If you're not in my group on Facebook, I invite you to be. The link is on the description of this video. We did something really fun. We did a vision board. Have you ever done a vision board? It's a lot of fun to do one. If you're arts and craftsy, even if you're not, if you put your dreams and your goals in a visual form, it's easier to achieve them because we're looking at them all the time. I had a friend who told me, I did one last year, but I did it electronically and it was just not the same. And it's true, it's not the same. It's really different to have it right there in a point, in a focal point where you can see it all the time. I actually made two because I don't know if you're aware, but I do have two groups, one in English and one in Spanish. So, si hablas español y estás viendo este video, puedes ir a mi grupo en español y verlo como hicimos el tablero de visión para el 2021 en español. But today I'm going to show you what I've done and the materials you need to do your own vision board. It's really easy, and you know what, it's a lot of fun, especially if you get together with your friends or even your kids. This is a great project to do with your kids. I did it together with my daughter Victoria, and I'll show you at the end of the video her vision board, and it came out really nice, and it was a nice project to do, the two of us. So I mean, you can do this by yourself, you can do this with friends or with your kids, or you know, just gonna put everything in a vision, you know, to what you want to accomplish this year. So a vision board is a collage of images and words that you can display to remind you why you do what you do, why you get up early in the morning, why you take care of yourself, why you invest time, you know, to take care of yourself, to or money even, in your health, why you do what you do. If you have your own business, why do you take all that time in your business? So it's a very simple concept, you know, to remind you or to remind us why we're doing what we're doing. It should have images of what you want to achieve. Also, I like to put inspirational quotes, Bible verses that spark the motivation that I need to reach my goals. And so I'm going to show you my vision board and some of my goals for 2021. Some of these goals, to be honest with you guys, give me a deep, how can I explain this, like a deep thing in my stomach. Like, I don't know how I'm going to reach these goals, but I do know that God is with me, and I know I'm going to reach them because I am, like my friend Martha says, I am serving number one, and number one is God. And so then He'll take care of everything else, and He'll get all the glory, because all my life and all what I do and what I plan to accomplish is because of Him. So this is my vision board. One thing that is very important that I told my team is to personalize it. So if you see here, it says Jessie's 2021 vision board. It's mine. It's my vision board. So when you make yours, you make sure you put your name here. Don't just say vision board for 2021. No, this is yours. So put your name and say Vision 2021 board. So I put my name because this is my dreams. This is what I want to accomplish. Let me tell you what you need. Let's go over some supplies here, okay? So what I did, you can do two things. There is this big poster boards that they have either a Dollar Tree or Walmart. They're very cheap. I cut mine in half because, you know, I told you I was going to do two. So I cut mine in half and I did two. You can also get these poster boards at Dollar Tree. I found them at Dollar Tree. It's a package of 4. And you know, they're very convenient. They are 11 inches by 14 inches long, so it's a good size. You can also, you know, buy one of these and then paste them together if you want to make a bigger one. If that's the only thing you find. You need lots of imagination and your goals set up. So make sure that you sit down and with your notebook and write down what you want to accomplish, what your dreams are. Write down some of your favorite quotes that you have collected or you see around. I post a lot of quotes in my Instagram page, Simply Refreshing Life. So if you want to go there for some inspiration, you can. Bible verses that speak to you, that promises that you have received, and you can put them there as well. Just positive words of life that people have spoken to you. So before the year was over, I think a couple days before the year was over, I posted on my Facebook, in my personal Facebook page, a post that said something like, tell me a positive word that starts with your first letter of your first name. And I got a lot of words, and those words are written here because those words remind me of what I can be and what I am. And so I received words such as courageous and compassionate and happy and determined. And so I wrote them down. So you can try to do that as well, and just write words that speak life to you. You also need some pretty stickers. I like to put stickers, and I found these stickers at Dollar Tree. Not expensive at all. Okay, these are things that you might even have at home. Like I have, I'm a sticker person. And so I had already some stickers here, so these are used. You see this? And so I'm using them again here. Magazines, and only because you get to cut out whatever, like if you want to get something in your house, or if you want to get, travel somewhere, things like that. So magazines will be a great resource to have. Again, I went to Dollar Tree and I got some magazines. You can also do printouts from the computer, Google an image that you want to do this year and just print it out. Simple. I mean, it's really, really simple. I like to use color pencils. So I have my markers and my color pencils. I have pretty pens here. Scissors, of course. And then you can use glue. You can either do glue stick, or I found at Dollar Tree I really love them because they're so easy and fast. It's like tape, adhesive tape. And so all I did is just cut it and then just stick it to the board, and easy. I didn't have to be like rubbing, but you can use whatever you have handy. Again, all of these materials, all of these materials came from Dollar Tree. Simple, cheap. Some of these materials you even have at home, so you don't even have to spend an arm and a leg in this, and this is a fun project to do. All right, so let's talk about the board that I did. As I said, it has my name. I don't know if you can see. I'm trying to get as close as possible to the camera. Jesse's Vision Board. And so what I did, I started collecting pictures. So my goal, one of the things I want to do is I want to move into a house, but I want a big house. I don't want just any house. It has to be a house with a porch. I want a house with a porch, you all. I want to sit outside and just, be able to, here, see? I went to Google and I did a house. And I want to be able to sit outside in the porch, maybe when it's not so cold. Right now it's very cold, I won't even go outside. But in the spring here in Utah, and in the summer, and even in the fall, it's really nice out. And so I don't have a porch right now, and I really want a house with a porch. And then I also want a kitchen that is big and spacious, that I can have, things that I want to cook with. I love to cook. I've told you that before in other videos. And that's something that I really love to do. And so I want appliances, right? And so I want, for example, the one appliance that I want that I cannot have, not only because I cannot afford it, but because I have nowhere to put it. My kitchen is really, really small. And so it's an air fryer. I really want an air fryer, but I haven't purchased one because I have literally nowhere to put it at all. And so I'm holding off on that until I have my big kitchen, and I want a white kitchen. I love white kitchens. I also want a room that I can have my office and my art studio. If you don't know, I have a small art business going on. I paint and with watercolors, and right now I want to learn how to do acrylics, and I'm going to be following some tutorials very soon, and I'm excited about that. I love art. I'm very creative in that, and so I really love to paint and create and everything. And right now I have a small desk where is my office, is my training station, is my journaling station, and is my art studio. And so I have to move things around. Like when I'm not training, I put things away and then I bring my art out, and it's very limited. So I really want to be able to have a room where I can have all these things, and then also have something that I can collect art materials. Right now it's very limited. Again, I don't buy a lot of stuff because I have nowhere to put it on. So that's part of my goal here, and I have pictures that I found in magazines and printouts and everything that I have here, and I'm looking at them and I'm going, I don't know, guys, I really don't know how this is gonna happen, but I know God is gonna come through, and I'm putting my trust in the Lord. One of my Bible verses is in Proverbs 3, 5, and 6, and it says, with all your heart you must trust the Lord, and not your own judgment. Always let him lead you, and he will clear the road for you to follow. So this is like my verse for this year, because I'm gonna let him follow. I'm gonna let him lead, and I'm gonna follow. Up here in the center, I put my word for the year. If you watched last video of last week, you saw that my word is serve. And my key verse is in Proverbs 11:25, which says, whoever brings blessing will be enriched, and one who waters will be himself watered. And so I put it in the center because I want to be constantly reminded that I am here in this life, in this moment in my life, to serve others. And this is my prayer. God, show me how I can be of service to you, because you're my number one, and to others as well. And so when I serve him, I can serve others as well. And so that's like my center right here. I also have my watercolor business. You see right here, I've just painted a little snow cone, and I want to reach followers. Right now I have like 50 followers. It's a very new business, so I want to reach 500 followers this year. I also have my Young Living business. If you know, I'm with Young Living, and this is important to me, and so I want to be able to grow my business in Young Living, sharing the wellness with others, sharing how good these products are, and I only share this because these products have really made a difference in my health. Like really made a difference in my health. Eating right, exercising, and living a healthy life, and their supplements that they offer, it has made a whole lot of difference in my health, and also the cleaning service, the cleaning supplies and things like that. And so I want to be able to share the wellness with others, and this is part of my serving calling with that. So I have this dream to reach as well. Over here I put a picture of a healthy dish, and that's because I am committing myself to continue with my healthy diet, with my healthy eating, avoiding sugars, avoiding processed foods, sodas, things like that will cause my health to decline. And so this is a constant reminder of, I have to make sure that I have to eat healthy, because I want to show my kids a good example so they don't deal with health issues when they grow up. So they're pretty good about it as well. Down here I have my place I want to go, and this is Yosemite. I never been. Have you ever been in Yosemite? Let me know in the comments if you ever been. Tell me your experience. I never been, and I am close to it because I live in Utah now, and I used to live in California, so I know it's not that far. We just never been. So we will love to go this year. Over here I have quotes that have inspired me, and just resolutions that I've done. Like, I want to bless others with love offerings or any other way. I want to be able to save $5,000 by the end of the year. We want to have a home. And then I have some quotes that I found that I really, really loved. And let me read them to you because I have to do this so I can read them. But this one says, is by Anne Frank. And it says, what a wonderful thought it is that some of the best days of our lives haven't even happened yet. Isn't that amazing? I think, and this kid was literally a kid when she wrote this. And I apply it to me because I know the best is yet to come. And so I have it here to remember. Another quote that I really loved was by Brian Tracy, and it says, make your life a masterpiece. Imagine no limitations on what you can be, have, or do. And how many times do we put limitations on ourselves? How many times we say we are trying to tackle a task or reach a goal and we start going, oh, I don't think I can do that. No, because you know what, I don't have enough money. No, because, you know, my husband doesn't do this. No, because I live in a small house. No, because this. I mean, we can find all kinds of excuses to not do what we are calling to do. And, you know, this, I love this quote because it's saying, imagine you're a masterpiece. Imagine there's no limitations. And you know what? There's no limitations when you really want to try something, when you want to reach something, when you want to get healthier, when you want to reach your goals, and when you want to have a certain amount of money or help somebody or do something that will bring you joy. There's no limitations. I'm not saying it's going to be easy. That's not what I'm saying at all, okay? It's not, because it's not. Life is hard, especially this day and age where we have to, you know, do all kinds of things to survive. But if we work hard at it and we put our mind to it, there's no limitations. You guys, this quote right here, it's very important to me, and I read it daily. I read it every day, and I had it in my Instagram, and I had it in my vision board last year, and I put it in here because, hey, there's no limitations. God gave us the abilities to do things. All we have to do is take action and do it. That's all. And then, of course, I put around some stickers that I just told you because I like it to look pretty. So I put, you know, I found these really cool stickers at Dollar Tree that have really nice sayings, just inspirational sayings. Like this one says, cherish every memory, love every moment, embrace every possibility. Okay, and so I just, you know, that was like the final touches. And then with my color pencils, I wrote the words that were spoken to me, the words of life that were spoken to me, like kind and joyful, compassionate, you know, and I wrote just, you know, things that I want to accomplish here. So this is my vision board for 2021. I'm very happy to share it with you. I hope you get to make one. Look me up on Facebook. I am under Simply Refreshing Life on Facebook. And of course, in Instagram is Simply Refreshing Life as well. Show me yours. Let me see yours. I'm hoping and I'm praying I inspire you to do this, and so you can make your own vision board, and you can just tackle this year. Guys, this year is going to be amazing. And we need to be ready for it. So I hope you are. I also created a reading plan to read Psalms and Proverbs throughout the year. A lot of you have already signed up for it and got your free copy. It's absolutely free. I want to be able to bless you with that. I started doing it yesterday. I started reading Psalms 1, and oh my gosh, just God is just speaking to my heart amazingly. And the reason for that I created that is because 2020 was a hard year, and I want to start 2021 with the Word of God because I can use all the help I need in the guidance of this year. And what better than His Word? And Psalms and Proverbs are books that have tons and tons of knowledge, of guidance, of promises of God to us. And you know, the Proverbs is just a book of wisdom, right? And so if you want your free copy, I'm going to put the link on that in the description as well. Get your free copy and start in the Word of God. Start firm and just, you know, spend, I don't know, 10-15 minutes reading it. The way I design it is you read from 2 to 3 Psalms a week, and about 17 to 20 verses of Proverbs a week. I mean, it's not that difficult. I read Proverbs yesterday. I read the 17 verses of Proverbs just yesterday. So I'm going to go back and reread them until I can get more and more of it, because that's how rich the Word of God is. You can choose your own memory verses to do for the week. Just choose one verse that speaks to you and memorize it. Memorizing the Word of God is amazing too. You guard it in your heart. And so you can do that. Yesterday we started in my group. It's called Self-Care for Busy Moms. Self-care is for busy moms too. We started the 28 Days to Elevate. I invite you to join us. It's a program designed for 28 days, but you can take as long as you can, or as long as you want, to just get us in line and health and wellness. You don't have to purchase Young Living, and you don't have to have oils to do this. It is suggested for those of us who do have oils, but the main point is to bring back the fundamentals, is to bring back the focus of getting healthier. And so this first week we're talking about focusing and fundamentals, and yesterday we talked about our why. Today we talked about our balance wheel, like what is in our lives that is unbalanced and what is balanced, and how can we balance it all. And so I gave some exercises. You get a free workbook as well with that, and if you want to join us, you're more than welcome to join us. It's absolutely free, and I think this will be beneficial to you, in a greater scale. And so if you want to join us, go ahead and join us. You have nothing to lose but everything to gain in this one, seriously, because it's not costing you a penny, and the advice that is giving there, and the suggestions and the tips and everything, it's pretty amazing. So I hope you do. I invite you to join us. When you request to come into the group, there's some questions that I'm asking there. Make sure you do fill those out so I can, you can get access to the group, and yeah, we can go from there. I also have the group in Spanish. También tengo ese grupo en español. 28 días para elevar. Están muy cordialmente bienvenidos. Es un programa que nos va a ayudar a ponernos más activas y más saludables durante este año. El grupo se llama Vida Simplemente Refrescante, y el link está aquí en la descripción. Hey, thank you so much for watching. I hope you get to do your vision board, and I hope you join us in this challenge that we're having and get your free copy of the Psalms and the Proverbs. And I want to see your vision board, okay? Don't forget to show me. Thank you. Bye.